Why do you unplug the toaster oven when you're not using the toaster oven?
Because I think somehow a fire's gonna start.
But the regular toaster is plugged in.
I know. Like, we leave the coffee maker, we leave the toaster.
The coffee maker, we leave the toaster, we leave all these lights.
I don't know. I always think that, like, a fire is going to start in the toaster oven for some reason. We leave the
television on and plugged in.
Safety first.
And oop.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me at our dining room table for our little program here. Okay, so we ate Taco Bell nacho fries, which is a big deal in our household. Where does Taco Bell rank in the fast food pantheon in our family?
For me and the kids, it's number one.
Yes.
For you, it's
I don't even want to on the chart. I don't want to consider it. I'm always like, ugh.
It's probably number 20 for you.
Lennox Albert, I feel like, okay, so Luna Marie loves their bean burritos, no onions. Her standard order is bean burritos, 3 bean burritos without onions.
Yep.
Lennox likes the bean burrito with nothing. Is that right?
Just bean and tortilla. No cheese, no sauce, no onion.
Just bean and tortilla. And then he also likes the chips and cheese, but he doesn't like the cheese.
No cheese, just chips.
He just likes the chips. And I'll give it to Taco Bell. They do solid tortilla chips.
Yes.
Your standard order?
Oh, well, it varies.
Yes.
I do like to order off the dollar menu. I love their shredded chicken mini quesadilla. Mm-hmm. I love their bean burritos, no onions. I love...
You also go no onions?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I also love just their plain little crunchy and soft tacos.
Yeah.
Just those little things.
And you used to like the 7-layer burrito.
I loved the 7-layer burrito.
But they jettisoned that.
They got rid of that.
No longer on the menu.
I also love the potato soft taco, which is also, I think, on the value menu. Mm-hmm. And I loved the Mexican pizza, which is now also gone. Although I've rarely ordered it. It was more something I got when I was younger.
Yeah. For me, so whenever we decide what we're going to eat, Taco Bell, number one in Luna Marie's heart, up there in the upper echelon in your heart. Lennox... doesn't mind or doesn't care.
He's down for it.
Yeah. But I'm always like, there's got to be something else. Because I never want Taco Bell. I never crave Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. I order a bunch of things from the dollar menu or the value menu, and I eat it all, and I hate myself after. This is my tale. This is my story. But I will give it up that their nacho fries are outstanding.
When the nacho fries are here, quote unquote, in season, the kids will add that to also just their standard order. They both love the nacho fries also.
Right. And
you love them. I love them.
Yeah.
It's a solid choice.
There's something to behold. And there's a lot of talk of, well, Taco Bell, they bring back the nacho fries, they take away the nacho fries. They bring it back for a month, they take it away for 2 months. They bring it back, they take it away. They bring it back, they take it away. Like an abusive boyfriend or something. But there's there's criticism in that method or marketing, or why don't they have Taco Bell nacho fries all the time? But I've put in many hours of deep thought in this, honey. And I've concluded that this is brilliant.
I agree.
Because when they have Taco Bell nacho fries, I tell you the exact date. Like currently, they brought back nacho fries July 22nd.
And we both were talking about it for like 2 weeks leading up to that date.
Right. And we got it as the first weekend they were available.
Oh, yeah.
So this is genius. And I spoke to Lenoris Washington, who I work with at my job. And I was talking to him about the nacho fries, and I was like, the nacho fries are back. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's a reason to go there. And I'm like,
oh.
And I said, there's no other reason to go to Taco Bell So them taking away, bringing it back, taking away, it's genius marketing. It's brilliant. We know the dates. We build our lives around the date. We build our weekend. We build our schedule. They're coming back July 22nd. Let's get there as soon as possible. So I think they could have not. Okay. Here's the other side of the argument. If they had nacho fries all the time, 24/7, 365, be like, okay, well, go there maybe.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I would be like, because I don't really dig Taco Bell.
Definitely.
But when they bring them back, July 22nd, day and date,
and
D-Day as it will, yes.
Especially now we have 2 children who also love them, so that's even more incentive for us to like, okay, we'll go treat the kids to Taco Bell this weekend because they got the nacho fries that the kids love. They might not have them in a couple months.
Exactly. And so this forced scarcity, if you will, inauthentic, astroturf, we have it, we don't, we have it, we don't. When they do, it's an event for our family. I crave
it's a national holiday.
Suddenly, Taco Bell is in my view as a fast food option.
Yeah, because you legitimately like the nacho fries.
Absolutely.
Whereas you don't really prefer anything else that they have on their menu.
I crave nothing at Taco Bell, but when they bring back the nacho fries for a month, I'm like, let's go there. And then when they take them away, I'm like, If they were there for 365 days a year, I'd be like, maybe. Yeah. But when they bring them back and we know the exact date and time, I'm like, let's go.
Is this the same thing that McDonald's does with the McRib?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, excellent point. But McRib is much smaller window. It's only a month or two.
Yeah, well,
a year.
The nacho fries are fairly new. It's only been about 3 or 4 years that they've been around, right? Yeah. McRib's been around for a long time, right? 15 years or so. Mm-hmm. But yeah, same. I feel like it's the same marketing idea behind both.
Yeah, same concept.
And they should both stick with that. I think it would be a mistake for either to bring it on full time or get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because when we go get nacho fries, we're not just getting nacho fries. Yeah. We're spending an additional $20-$25 on other crap.
Yeah.
Other junk that is not good.
Other nonsense. But if it was there all the time, I would be less inclined.
You definitely would. Yeah.
Yeah. And the McRib is an event. Yeah, I think what they're doing with the nacho fries is smart. It becomes something, and then I look forward to it. The people who are not so inclined towards Taco Bell go there. It becomes a destination. So all this criticism about why don't you keep nacho fries all year, all the time? Well, then people wouldn't care about people who don't really care for Taco Bell. It wouldn't become a thing.
You can't have Christmas every day.
Right? Exactly.
It wouldn't be special.
Exactly. So, nacho fries came back July 22nd.
And
Okay, so nacho fries came back July 22, the first weekend, because Monday to Friday, for my mom, for Grandma Tien, my wife cooks. You cook Monday to Friday. We very sensibly. You cook. You roast veggies. You make stir fry. We eat pretty much protein and vegetables. Yeah. Monday through Thursday-ish.
Healthy and cheap.
Super healthy, super cheap. We don't go out to eat all the time, 24/7. Mom, okay? Despite what you may think, social media isn't real, Mom. They came out Nacho Fries came out on the 22nd, which was a Sunday. And then, so we looked forward to the weekend, because the weekend we go nuts, we drink, we eat whatever we want. First weekend was the 28th, which was last weekend. No, I'm sorry. July 31st, last weekend. Saturday. Okay, let's talk about our day. You went to your hairstylist, Hazy.
Yeah.
In Fair Oaks, California. She works at Texture Salon.
Yep.
And so the Monday through Friday, this was a Saturday we actually ate, but Monday through Friday we're trying to figure out, we're planning logistics. about how we get nacho fries into our bellies, into our Wow Chow's bellies.
That was the main goal for our weekend.
Yeah.
Nacho fries.
Right. And so, okay, Saturday. So Saturday we started out, you went to Hazy's, you got your hair did.
I did.
And it was a haircut. It wasn't a whole dealio. So the haircut takes 30 to 45 minutes, and the whole hairdo dealio takes 2 to 3 hours.
When I go for hair coloring and a cut,
yes,
that takes 3 hours.
Yes.
I was only getting a trim this time, so it took 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough that you came along with me, honey.
Right, because you enticed me with Trader Joe's.
It's right across the street from Trader Joe's.
Literally across the street on Sunrise Boulevard from Textures. And so you were like, I'm going to be getting my haircut for 30 to 45 minutes. You could hang out in Trader Joe's. And we don't have a Trader Joe's in West Sacramento. There isn't one close. The nearest one is either on Folsom Boulevard.
Yes.
Or Arden, which are far,
right.
20-ish minutes.
Is there one on Arden? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Arden.
Somewhere around there. Is it a full-size
Fulton.
Is it a full-size Trader Joe's?
Yes. Well, they're all really small.
They are small, but like I don't know
Fulton
why.
and Marconi, there's one.
Wow, how come I didn't know that?
I don't know. And there's one on Folsom Boulevard.
Yes.
Like kind of East Sacramento-ish.
I hate going to the East Sac one because it's always so crowded and the parking lot is really small.
The parking is a nightmare.
So that I avoid that at all costs.
So Trader Joe's used to play a huge part in our life because I lived in Citrus Heights, and Fair Oaks from Citrus Heights. It's not a lot of distance, but when you throw in Sunrise Boulevard and traffic and on Auburn Boulevard / San Juan, 3 miles turns into 10 to 15 minutes anyways.
When you lived in Citrus Heights, we would have date nights at Trader Joe's.
We would.
We'd buy some fun stuff, frozen food and snacks.
Stuff
and
we could throw in the oven.
Go back to your house and cook it all up, and we'd have quite the night.
Have a grand old time. So Saturday morning, you went to Hazy's, I went to Trader Joe's, and you were like, are you going to be okay for 45 minutes in Trader Joe's? So I was like, listen here, lady. I can spend 2 to 3 hours in Trader Joe's, which not really, because there's not much to Trader Joe's.
It is small, like you were saying.
Yeah. Well, it's not a supermarket. Thank goodness, because choice paralyzes me. It debilitates me.
I think that's part of its success, is its smallness.
Yeah. So I browsed around Trader Joe's, and I hit up, I stayed primarily to the snacks, because the frozen section, if I wanted something frozen, and then you're taking 45-ish minutes, then in the shopping cart, it stops being so frozen. I don't know. So you went to Hazy's for your hair. I went to Trader Joe's. And then when we were done, which was about what time, honey?
About 11:30.
Sure.
11:45.
11:30 to 11:45. I was like, okay, we're going to put in our order for Taco Bell. And I put in the order for Taco Bell on Lake Washington in West Sacramento. So the idea was we grab it from Taco Bell, and then we're 2 minutes from home because the Taco Bell is super close to our condominium in West Sacramento. And that was the idea. So we're on the way home from Fair Oaks, Texture Salon / Trader Joe's, which is 20-ish minutes.
No?
15? Half hour? Okay, even better. 20 to 30 minutes. And it's Saturday morning. But so I put in the order. We had the order ready to go. The thing about the TJ's, the Taco Bell app, the TB app, is that it asks for your credit card information. Once you put that in, your order is in. There's no submit. There's no press go. There's no click this for your order to go in. Once you put your credit card information, boom. And so we were still in 50 Rancho Cordova area when the order went in. I was like, oh no, this is not good, because Taco Bell's fast about order.
They're fast, and the faster you eat it, the better. If you wait any amount of time, it just gets worse and worse.
Right. So we're on the 50, Highway 50, as it were, 15 to 20 minutes away from West Sacramento. The order goes in. Again, there's no submit button. You just put in your credit card info. Oh, Frankie's right here.
Yeah, I know.
At my feet.
I just kicked him too.
Oh dear.
Poor guy.
And he still lays there. Our cat, Frankie Blue Nicholas. So our order went in, unbeknownst to me, and I'm like, oh no, we still have a while to get to the Taco Bell in West Sacramento. And so I was thinking it's not going to be super fresh. It's not going to be right away.
You were so stressed out.
I was stressed out.
And I was driving as fast as I could. And you were like, slow down. And I said, no, I can't.
Well, that's an ongoing theme in our love and marriage, honey, that you drive super fast. Anyways, one thing I want to bring up is that in the morning before we left for Texture's Salon /Hazy/Trader Joe's, we told the Wow Chows, our beloved, our darling children, we're going to be back with Taco Bell at around 1 p.m. And they were like, okay. And
they're like, yay, thank you.
And then they went back to sleep. Okay, so the order goes in, and usually their food is super quick. Like, it's almost too quick.
Right.
How quickly they turn around your order. Like, I've been there, and I put in the order via the app /website, and 3 minutes later, the food is presented, and I'm just flummoxed. Like, this amount of food shouldn't take this long to be presented, to come to fruition. It's a little unnerving. But I think, because we ordered 6 nacho fries.
Yeah.
In our order.
We ordered a lot.
So I think the amount of nacho fries, first of all, the Taco Bell employees were probably like, what the hell? Who the hell wants 6 nacho fries on a Saturday morning at, what is it, 11:30?
11:30 a.m.
11:30 a.m. Who are these animals? Who are these savages? But I think the amount of nacho friedom just slowed down the order process. So they couldn't turn it around in 30 seconds and be like, here's your 8 grande tacos or whatever. So I think that worked in our favor. It turned out it did. We were literally around the corner from Taco Bell when our order was ready.
Yeah.
Like
you got a little notification on your app.
Right. The notification said your order's ready, and we were just around the corner. So I was like, cool, this is perfect.
What a relief.
Yes. One thing I want to note is that the Lake Washington /West Sacramento Taco Bell, it's pricier.
Yes.
So our order was $27, and then when I went to check out or submit my credit card, suddenly it turned to $30.
And that's only because of the location.
Yeah.
That's not any additional fees or taxes or whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you know what other Taco Bells it's comparing us to? Is it like the other West Sac one over on the other side? Is it somewhere in Sacramento?
I think the prices are just like a guidance. And then once you get into the checkout process, then, excuse me, then it gets real. Then they're like, okay, we're not messing around. You West Sacramentans, you think you're all uppity. Well, here's 10% surcharge. It's very odd. So our order went from $26-ish to $30.
Yes.
And it was like, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe we should have ordered from West Sacramento and North Highlands or South Sac or on Florin. Somewhere in the hood. I don't know. Okay. So I do like the Taco Bell app because the status is constantly updating. It says your order is being prepared, and then it's refreshing, and then it refreshes to your order is ready. I do miss when we do DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub that we get the name of the person.
We get the name, and sometimes we get an icon on a map showing their exact location.
Right.
That's really fun. Right.
In San Diego, when we ordered McDonald's, our Uber Eats driver was Serhi.
Yeah.
Serhii or Serha. And we got his little picture on the map, and we knew exactly where he was. Serha. Serha. as I like to say. But I think it'd be fun for Taco Bell to be like, Andy has your order. Andy is preparing this. Andy is wearing a GPS monitor like those on probation. And here's where he is in the Taco Bell. And he's currently frying all your nacho fries, I think that'd be fun. An
Super
ankle
fun.
bracelet.
I bet Andy would love that too.
Yeah. Would that be too much to ask, Andy? / Taco Bell? Okay, so one thing about the Taco Bell pickup order is that they call your name out. And I've been there, like, literally when they say, Vince, your order's ready, which is different than, like, Panera or Panda, where they just throw it on a shelf.
Oh, yeah.
With your name on the little receipt. Chipotle also. But I'm always concerned, so if my name is Vince, if I'm not in the Taco Bell, so Andy says, Vince, your order's ready. And then a non-Vince, honey.
Rando.
A person experiencing Vincelessness or homelessness or some rando.
Some really hungry guy.
Right. Some guy who holds a sign on South River Road saying really hungry. He presumes to be Vince, and Andy isn't checking IDs. Okay, It's not the voter ID law in Georgia, honey. That Coca-Cola and the Atlanta Braves came out against. But like, so Andy would be like, Vince, your order's ready. And then anybody can be Vince and walk up, grab our 6 nacho fries and walk out the door, and Andy wouldn't know. It's not Andy's fault. I'm not blaming Andy.
Fraud. Rampant fraud.
I call him Andrew, by the way. I'm all about formal names. But that's their pickup order. The pickup order process. They call out your name, and if you're not there, they kind of put it to the side. But it's always just rubbed me the wrong way that anyone can be Vince and grab your order and walk out the door, and Andy wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be none the wiser.
Yeah, Taco Bell. What's up with that?
Very odd. They don't verify ID. It's like,
who needs ID to vote? But let's have some ID for our Taco Bell pickup, okay?
Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's get to our order. The Taco Bell fries, the nacho fries, the featured menu item.
The coup de grace.
Yes, the July 22nd event that is super significant to the Nicholas family. There's only one size. There's no small, medium, large. There's one size. I would equate it to a small.
It is small, and
small.
They're not overflowing it.
They do not fill it up.
You do get a little cup of cheese with it.
You do get a cup of cheese, but why not do a small, medium, and large? Do they not have the cardboard to print out to 3D print these holders, cardboard holders?
They know people like us are going to order 6 because we need more and more and more.
Yes.
So
absolutely. So it's the exact price, $1.69-ish for the order for the nacho fries. But like you said, I ordered 2 fries, 2 orders for darling daughter Luna Marie. I ordered 2 for Lennox Albert. I ordered 2 for me and you.
Yeah.
So we got a lot. And do they make up more? And they have it all figured out in their headquarters that people are going to order more because it's so small, and the profit margin and the revenue.
Oh yeah.
It's in their favor.
They're taking us for all that they can.
Yeah. Okay. So what did we order? Like I said, 6 orders of nacho fries. But they bring back the nacho fries, but they're not just the plain nacho fries, which they have nacho fries. But there's 2 new items associated with the nacho fries.
And
So we got 6 orders of nacho fries, and we also got 4 new items. 2 associated with the nacho fries, and then 2 flatbread, whatever they were, tacos, which were terrible. But the new items are loaded taco fries and the loaded taco fries burrito. So they brought back the nacho fries, but then they brought back 2 additional items associated with the nacho fries to make a splash or to make some news or just to put some shine on that car.
They excited us, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. And then the flatbread items, which were also new, were beefy potato flatbread taco and loaded chicken flatbread taco. So we got 4 new items total, 2 associated with nacho fries and 2 associated with the flatbread, which was a whole bunch of nothing. You also got a spicy potato soft taco, which is from the value menu. And you also got cheesy fiesta potatoes, honey.
Yes.
And then we got the standard Luna Marie order, Darling Daughter, 3 bean burritos, no onions. And then for Darling Son, Lennox Albert, we got chips and nacho cheese sauce, although he doesn't eat the nacho cheese sauce.
More for us.
So he just got some
chips.
Tortilla chips. And that was our order. So
was that everything?
Yes.
It seemed like so much food as we were eating it.
It was a lot. Okay. So let's review chips and nacho cheese sauce for Lennox Albert, Darling Son. He doesn't eat the nacho cheese sauce, so more nacho cheese sauce for us and our fridge in the condiment section. Oh, I'm sorry, Franklin.
Oh, dear.
Nacho cheese sauce, more condiments in our condiment section in our fridge. He ate about 3 chips. So I ate 2. And I must say that Taco Bell does a very good tortilla chip. It's better than Tostitos that you can buy in the store.
Oh, I disagree.
Really?
I do.
You would say Tostitos is better than Taco Bell?
Yes. That's everyone has different taste buds, okay?
No.
Everyone is different.
No, there's only
Everyone
one right
special.
wrong. Okay.
And by the way, he ate a
Yes.
couple chips, put them up on the counter, and then you went and ate the rest.
Right.
So
Well-
you didn't eat 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm lying. Or I
You're
wrote
misleading
down
the guests.
misinformation, fake news. I did. Well, he puts them on the counter, and then I sit there and I stare at them for 4
good
to 6
10 minutes.
hours.
10 minutes.
Yes. Well, I'm just like, these are gonna get stale.
You're like, he's not going to eat these. Somebody's got to eat these.
Yeah.
And then you step up to the plate.
Yes, I do. I would equate them. Okay, I think they're better than Tostitos. They're a step below like a taqueria that does fresh fried tortillas.
Definitely, yeah.
Like they fry them fresh, they throw a bunch of salt on them, and you get them, and they're
Oh, yeah.
hot and crispy.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing equates to those. But as far as Taco Bell tortilla chips, I think it's a very good chip, personally. But you rate them below Tostitos.
Yes.
I disagree
Oh,
vehemently,
no. Oh, no.
wholeheartedly. Okay, and then I got guacamole because it was 60 cents.
You got a ton of sauces, didn't you?
I did get a ton of sauces, but you know what? I wasn't going to bring this up because, well, they're all the same color or similar color. So I got like this sauce and I got that sauce. But in their little cups, I was like, I don't know if this is the Chipotle sauce or the
Spicy ranch.
Spicy ranch sauce. So I was like, it's all okay. There was one that was really spicy, but I couldn't tell which one it was.
Here's some liquid to pour on your chips.
Right. I couldn't tell which one it was. So I was like, but I did get a bunch of sauces. But the guacamole, honey, what did you think of the guac?
I thought it was terrible.
It was bad. It was not good. It was made with some avocados from like November, picked in Idaho, and then
Pureed and frozen for the last 12 months.
pureed and frozen in the past 12 months in Missouri, and then shipped to West Sacramento a few months ago.
Yuck.
It was not good. It was not a pleasant experience. Their guacamole, it sucks. But you know what? It is what it's very processed. It's very chemically. It's very chemical. But if you want some a little bit of guac, a little bit of avocado, no.
There's nothing that resembles an avocado in that.
It's green.
It's as far away
Fur.
It's as far away from an avocado as you can get. It's
Yes.
just like a green goo.
Yes.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. It was not good. I also got 5 fire hot sauce packets and 5 hot sauce packets, which seems redundant. They shorted us 2 burritos.
Yeah. Luna
So-
only got one of her bean burritos.
Yeah. Darling Daughter standard order is 3 bean burritos, no onions, and they shorted us 2 of them. Like, what the hell? They also shorted... Okay, so this is what they shorted us. They shorted us 2 burritos for Darling Daughter. They shorted us all 10 hot sauce packets.
Oh, wow.
And they shorted us the avocado ranch. So we had I ordered a bunch of different sauces just because they were like 60 cents each, approximately. Some even less. And we didn't get the avocado ranch. No hot sauce packets. And no burritos. Only 1 of 3 bean burritos for Darling Daughter. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, she was sad.
Crushing.
She was quite disappointed.
Yeah, I'm literally shaking over it. One thing I enjoyed they put the stickers on the bag. So no one messes with it. So Andy, he puts the stickers on the bag and it's not tampered with.
It's not tampered with. Also, it's retaining the heat.
Yes.
So your food isn't cooling.
Yeah. It's like a convection of
yes.
it. It's like the Showtime rotisserie grill. You set it and you forget it. Okay, let's get into our food. Spicy potato soft taco, honey. You ate it.
This is a longtime favorite of mine. It's on the
very
value
cheap.
menu.
It's like $1.39.
And I also order it. It's one of the lowest calorie items that they have. It's only 230 calories for the taco. Mm-hmm. It's just potatoes, lettuce, sauce, and cheese and tomatoes.
The tortilla, yeah.
There's no meat in it.
Right.
It's a soft taco shell.
Yeah.
I think it's very good.
Yeah.
It's yummy. The sauce is really good.
Mm.
So I get this pretty much anytime I'm going to Taco Bell.
Yeah. You liked it?
I liked it.
You enjoy it?
I did.
1 out of 10?
7.5.
I would give it a 3. I didn't even taste it, but I've tasted it before in my life. It is.
It's a solid 7.
It's a solid 3. Cheesy Fiesta potatoes.
So this is the little potato squares that come in the soft taco potato thing?
It's a small cup.
It's a cup. No tortilla.
It's got the potatoes, and then it's got the sour cream, and it's got a dollop of nacho cheese. And so...
And that's it.
You showed it to Luna Marie. It's got the potatoes and then a dollop of sour cream and then a dollop of nacho cheese.
I pushed it into her face. I was like, this is vegetarian.
Yeah. And Luna Marie said, it looks like a backwards egg.
Yeah.
Which it does.
And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, she's right.
Yeah.
That is not visually appealing.
It isn't. But did you enjoy them?
Yeah. Well, they were okay.
You said they were hard. Some of them were.
The potatoes were hard.
Yeah.
Because
you know why? They cook those potatoes at 8:30 in the morning and then they sit in the tub and then for the Taco Bell amateur who orders cheesy Fiesta potatoes are like, oh, we gotta go to this potato tub here that we cooked 8 hours ago. Yeah.
The spicy potato soft taco is always solid for me. But that cup of the potatoes in a plastic cup, it's always bad.
Yeah.
I don't know why the discrepancy between the two items, but this I'm giving a 2.
Yeah.
2 out of 10.
I had 1 or 2. I had a bite and it was like country potatoes if they've been sitting around for 4 to 6 hours.
Oh.
Not pleasant.
Bad.
Okay, so let's get to the new items. The beefy potato flatbread taco. Also, we got the loaded chicken flatbread taco. My take is that if you like beefy potato and or if you like loaded chicken, you're gonna like the flatbread does nothing for either of these items. If you like beefy potato, you're gonna like the beefy potato flatbread taco. If you like loaded chicken, you're gonna like the loaded chicken flatbread taco. It's like a tortilla, the quote unquote flatbread. It's a little thicker, but I could take it or leave it. It does nothing.
I thought this was bad. And I'm a fan of flatbread, but apparently only when it comes to like a pizza.
Yeah.
If you're going to get either of these items, just get them in the burrito tortilla or the taco shell. I think Taco Bell has both of these innards in some other shell.
Yeah.
But the flatbread are so bad. I give both of these a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
These are bad.
They were not good. Well, the constant commentary, or joke about Taco Bell is that it's 7 ingredients and they just throw them into different caricatures. And then, I keep touching
kicking Frankie.
Franklin Blue with my foot. But he stays there.
Well, maybe he likes it.
But yeah, not a friend. So the flatbread, which is deemed as a new item, it's just what they use to wrap up a cheesy gordita crunch.
Yeah, and they're like their chicken burritos.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, just in a flatbread.
Right. So why they're selling it or promoting it or marketing it as a flatbread, I have no idea. It's meh. It's neither here nor there. If you like what's inside the flatbread, then you're going to like it. The flatbread doesn't make it or break it. It's not more or less. It's just, it's like a little bit thicker tortilla. Okay. Let's get to the nacho fries items. The new nacho fries items. These are new. So Taco Bell came back with the nacho fries and they said, we're going to throw them with our a couple of our 7 ingredients. And this is a new item. This is we're promoting this. This is the hot and heavy loaded taco fries. And we got one each of these items because we didn't need two of these items.
We got one of each and we shared them. You know?
Yeah. Loaded taco fries, and this is from TacoBell.com. Loaded taco fries are covered with seasoned beef, nacho cheese sauce, spicy ranch, red strips, lettuce, tomato, and real shredded cheddar cheese. What did you think about this new grand item, honey?
It was good.
Yes.
It was a lot for my body to handle. It was a lot. It was heavy on the stomach.
Yeah.
I think I ate some. I ate a lot more than you did.
Yeah.
I think this was the point in our meal when I said, I'm so full. I feel so sick, but I'm not stopping.
Yes.
And I kept shoveling these loaded fries into my mouth.
Yes.
So it was too much. Like, it was good, but after 3 bites, I could have stopped. Should have stopped.
Yeah. Well, a few months ago when we had a bunch of Jim Boy's hot sauces, we bought a bunch of tacos.
Yes.
Just to kind of throw the Jim Boy sauce on and taste test.
That was a mistake.
The ground beef was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was the worst thing ever.
We should have gone to Jim Boy's for the Jim Boy's sauces.
We threw away a bunch of
We did.
of a bunch of Taco Bell tacos because it was just their ground beef was horrifying.
Yeah, it's bad.
But in this instance, maybe we got a bad batch, but this time I didn't have a problem with it. I enjoyed it. Okay, so the loaded taco fries, right away, throwing lettuce in there.
Yeah.
Lettuce in a hot dish.
Very odd.
And then also the red strips, which are just crunchy, like small strips of tortilla chips that are red rinsed for some reason. Questionable. So I was very skeptical going in. But I gotta say, the tortilla, the lettuce, it wasn't like huge leaves of romaine lettuce. It wasn't like when you cut up iceberg lettuce for Lennox Albert. It's like leaves. It's like heads of iceberg lettuce. Their iceberg lettuce is very small.
Yeah, it's like they grate it like on a cheese grater to get their little shredded lettuce.
Very tiny.
Yeah.
And with the red strips, I mean, they weren't really crunchy, but my point is, overall, the loaded taco fries I thought were outstanding. I thought they were so good. I enjoyed them immensely.
Why did I eat so many and you ate so little?
I don't know. That's my question. I want more. I wanted more. I want more.
I was sick by the time I was done eating those.
You were. It cost $3.29 for 560 calories for these loaded taco fries. The lettuce and red strips of tortilla chips. It doesn't make sense on paper, but to me, it really came together. I really, really liked the loaded taco fries. It just all worked together. It doesn't make sense, but it you know what? It tasted really good.
It is so hard to mess up loaded fries.
Yeah.
Loaded fries are amazing.
Yeah.
They're so freaking good.
Yeah.
What would you give these out of 10?
I wanted to give it a 9, but
wow.
I know. But I'll give it an 8.
Wow.
But you know what? I'm gonna give it a 9. Okay? Who cares? They were so fantastic. I was so surprised that it all worked.
I'm gonna go with the 7. And that's only, it would have been higher if that was the only item I had gotten. Mm-hmm. Man, it would have been like a 9.5. Mm. But I was so sick and full and potatoed out by this point.
You were.
That I was just like, one more bite. We can't let it go to waste.
It was,
and I was so sick of potatoes.
Our meal was carb heavy, honey.
It was.
Okay. Let's move on to the loaded taco fries burrito. It brings nacho fries, seasoned beef, nacho cheese sauce, spicy ranch, red strips, lettuce, tomato, and real shredded cheddar cheese, and rolls it up in a flour tortilla. $3.29, same price for 590 calories, 30 more calories.
It's the loaded fries in a burrito.
In a tortilla.
In a tortilla.
Right.
So many carbs.
Right.
So heavy.
I took one bite and I was like, what's this tortilla doing here?
Right.
Too much tortilla, okay? Too much flour tortilla. Their item, the Crunchwrap Supreme, they put their 7 ingredients into a tortilla. They kind of fold it up at the top and press it down into a grill of some sort, a panini press type thing. But still, there's too much tortilla because you got all the top tortilla. Too much flour tortilla. And it's too much carbs. And you're like, what is this doing here? Yeah. Like, come up with something new. Like a smaller tortilla or some sort of flour tortilla vehicle that was specific to the Crunchwrap Supreme. But the loaded taco fries burrito, you don't need the tortilla. And I remember eating it and I was like, I don't need this tortilla. The tortilla is coming between me and this loaded taco fry goodness. I
was eating it and I was thinking, I'm not a fan of fries in a burrito.
Right.
And I was trying to remember, like, is fries in a burrito a thing? Do people do that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I guess I've never had it before. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I do not want fries in my burrito. This is too much.
Yeah.
I don't want them together. They are separate items that need to be apart.
Yeah.
No.
I remember being a young man and we would go to... In the Tony suburbs of San Diego, we would go to taquerias and Mexican joints, and they would put fries in a burrito. So there's meat, and there's cheese, and there might be sour cream and lettuce and tomatoes, and then they throw fries in there. Ugh. And I would always be like, this is too much. There's already a tortilla here. There's a lot of tortilla. There's a lot of carbs. And the fries are forgettable, throwaway, not great quality fries. So I've always questioned fries in a burrito.
I hate it.
And
yeah, putting fries in a burrito. See, I don't know if it started as a Southern California thing or whatever, but it's called...
It's definitely a California thing, I feel.
Well, universally it's called the California burrito.
Oh, okay.
I've always been against it because you're like, what is this? There's already tortillas. There's already the bread component of this sandwich / burrito. I want to get to the meat, and I want to get to the cheese, and I want to get to the hot sauce and the salsa. He has that kick Frankie Blue again, and he still lays
guy.
there. So I've always been against the California burrito in its incarnation of a bunch of French fries in a tortilla. What the hell?
I thought a California burrito had rice, but no, it has fries? Is that what you're telling me?
Some versions have rice also. So fries, rice, tortilla.
I do like rice in a burrito.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Okay, absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Big fan.
But fries? No.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get to the star of the show, nacho fries. They're nacho fries.
They're French fries.
As described as Taco Bell, but they're not your ordinary, your average fry, honey. No. As described from TacoBell.com, they're amazingly crispy and boldly seasoned with Mexican spices and served with classic warm nacho cheese. Each serving, again, there's not small, medium, large. It's just small. Just is small. 320 calories for $1.59. Holy Toledo! I thought they were excellent.
There's two things I really like about the nacho fries. Well,
yes.
Okay, three. I like the seasoning. It's excellent.
Yes. It's almost battery. Would you consider it battery or is it seasoned?
It's seasoned, but then again, when you look at the fry itself, it's like an orangey color.
Yes.
So it's almost like they're submerged in this seasoning or whatever the heck.
Mm-hmm.
This Taco Bell secret sauce.
Yes.
So the whole thing is like an orange seasony color.
Yes.
And I also like that they're not fat, they're not thin. They're like a good width. They're kind of thick, but not too thick.
Right.
They're a very good size.
Yeah.
And then I love the nacho cheese dip sauce that it comes with.
Outstanding.
So
yeah,
good.
they go together so well.
Oh,
Like
peas and carrots.
me and Jenny was like peas and carrots. I was gonna say like who's the guy? Fred
Wilma?
Fred and Wilma. Fred Astaire, the dancer guy.
Oh, Ginger Rogers.
Ginger Rogers, there you go.
I meant Fred Flintstone and Wilma.
Well, either one, honey. Fred and whoever.
Two classic couples.
Yes. They go together so well. And I was sitting there eating these battered / seasoned fries with the nacho cheese. I was like, this is the killer app. This is excellent. This is outstanding. I'm enjoying it immensely. One thing I would like to bring up is that I think the fries, and we got them as fresh as possible because we were around the corner from Lake Washington Taco Bell. But I wish they like fried them a little bit longer.
Yeah, they're a bit soft.
Yeah.
Is that our fault for leaving the premise and driving home?
No.
Okay.
I don't. Well, we live super close.
We are super close.
Yeah. So I think they could leave them in there a little bit longer just to get more crunch,
Agreed.
a little more texture.
1 or 2 minutes more.
They're just a tad flaccid, and the taste is not in question. The taste is excellent.
Yeah.
But just a little more texture.
They're a bit limp.
Yeah, they were a bit limp. Lennox Albert had hash browns earlier tonight. And you told me to put it in
our air fryer.
Yes, in our air fryer / toaster oven.
I told you 20
which you unplug for some reason.
I told you 20 minutes.
When we're not using right. And when I make hash browns for myself, I turn it all the way to the max. The max is 30 minutes. If there were 35 minutes, I would turn it to 35 because I want that crunch.
What if there was 40 minutes? I
would turn it to 40, honey.
Oh.
And then it would get a little brown / black, and I would love every second of it. So I just wish they would fry it a little bit longer. Maybe you can request that. That's just a personal thing, but the nacho fries are out of this world.
Yeah,
they're so good. With the nacho cheese, would you equate it? Because we buy like little tubs of nacho cheese from Dollar Tree. They make...
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so what we do is we get a bag of frozen fries, either Arby's or Rally's, preferably Arby's, from Walmart. And you get like a ton of fries for a couple bucks. And then we bust out the Dollar Tree nacho cheese sauce. And it's a party. We go nuts. Even Luna Marie, who hates condiments... she's dipping. She's having a fantastic time.
Yeah.
But my question is, how would you equate the Taco Bell nacho cheese to the Dollar Tree nacho cheese?
Well, I don't know that I can equate them fairly because the Dollar Tree nacho cheese sauce we microwave so it gets hot and gooey. But Taco Bell we typically eat straight out of the bag, and maybe it was warm when they gave it to you immediately, but by the time you get home, it's cooled down. It's not as thin and gooey and melty.
It's still soft, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's soft.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like freshly heated.
Right.
So the Dollar Tree, I'd have to say, is better, but only maybe because of the way it's immediately served straight from the microwave to our mouth.
Agree. They're very similar. They're both super good. You just get less with the Taco Bell, although you're getting the fries for the $1, whatever it is, $59, $69, $59. But nacho cheese is the way to go, kids. Is what we're saying. The guacamole, 60 cents for 70 calories.
Don't bother.
Well, okay, because was it that day or the day after or the day before? I'm getting lost in the time frame, honey.
Okay, what's up?
Time travel. But you made guac, or you just cut up some avocado for something.
This is how I like my avocado.
Yes.
You squish it out of its skin.
Mm-hmm.
You squish it into a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You mash it up slightly with a fork so it's still super chunky.
Right.
You throw a bit of seasoning on there, a bit of lemon juice.
Yeah.
So it's not like their guacamole is like the consistency of their nacho cheese. It's like goo.
Well, you keep it simple, and you can make quote unquote guacamole with garlic and lime and onions.
Salsa. You can throw tomatoes and onions in there and blend it together, which is delicious.
Yes. But if time is a concern and you just want to keep it simple, avocado is still pretty flippin' good.
Yeah, you just squish it a little bit. With lemon juice, salt and pepper, you're good to go. With
as little interference as possible. But I wanted to bring up, and this is from TacoBell.com, their guacamole, which we do not like, contains avocado. That's the first ingredient. Next ingredient, water.
What?
H2O.
Don't put water in your guac.
Right. So right away, you're like, would you ever making guacamole in 5 seconds, or you want to do a whole deal with lime and lemon and tomatoes and onion and salt? Would you ever put water in your guacamole?
Never.
Madness. Tomato is the next ingredient. Okay. Onion, next ingredient. Jalapeno. Okay. Salt, cilantro. Well, these are just good ideas for some good guacamole.
Very good.
Lemon or lime juice. Well, okay. First of all, from TacoBell.com, lemon or lime juice, which is it? Lemon or I want to know.
It's a mystery.
What are you doing? What are you out here doing?
It's a surprise.
Okay, now we get to the real ingredients.
Oh, dear.
Ascorbic or... So this is like the lemon or lime juice. The next ingredients, ascorbic or erythorbic acid.
Never heard of it.
Right. Do you put that in your guacamole, honey?
I got that in the cupboard. I sprinkle a little in.
Does Rachel Ray put that in her guacamole? What if you put that in your guacamole on MasterChef, huh? What would Gordon Ramsay say? What is this, ascorbic or erythorbic acid? Next ingredients. Xanthan gum.
No.
You don't put dentine in our guacamole, honey?
Oh, no.
And then the last ingredients, sodium alginate.
Algae?
Right.
Ugh.
Kelp
is
the word.
I like
seaweed.
So it's packaged in some factory.
Yeah.
They throw this crap in to like keep it from not going rancid.
Right.
And then they ship it to your local Taco Bell on Lake Washington Boulevard.
Yeah.
Where they thaw it out. They mush it up. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah. The guac is not good.
You don't need the guac. Squish up your own avocado at home.
You think, and I saw the price 60 cents for 70 calories, but it's not worth it.
No, it's not.
Not worth it. Okay, so in the end, honey, I wrote down a couple quotes that you said out loud while we were eating.
Oh, dear.
Which you will hear during the mukbang segment. You said, I don't think I like Taco Bell as much as I used to. Did Taco Bell change or did you change, honey? Probably both.
I've been thinking about this because I remember this.
Yeah.
I feel sad. I'm sad.
Yeah.
Because my whole life, Taco Bell has been my love.
Wow.
And then I've actually been thinking about this since we ate that day.
That's saying a lot, yes.
I have not craved Taco Bell since that day.
Yes.
And I usually crave it like every other day of my life.
Yes. You're coming to my side.
I'm sad. I don't want to come to your side.
Come to my side, honey.
I don't know.
The nacho fries are legit, but everything else is...
I don't know if it was too much potato. I don't know if it was the disgusting flatbread.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was the one bite of guacamole, fake guacamole that I ate.
Yes. You mean erythorbic acid, honey?
I felt... Okay, well, continue on with my quotes, because let's see what else I had to say.
So, either Taco Bell changed, or you changed, or both changed, honey. Next quote that you said, and this was near the end of our meal or after, you said, "Let's go to the gym tomorrow." Because the Taco Bell made you feel so indulgent and just not well. You wanted to go to the Planet Fitness. Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Sure.
I'm gonna start eating Taco Bell, which will force me to the gym because I hate myself and I feel so horrible. And then you also said I feel sick, which you alluded to earlier.
I felt sick for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Well, you got the potatoes that were the backward A. You got the potato burrito. you got the nacho fries with the tortilla burrito, which is too. You went carb heavy, honey.
I had a potato /
Were you carb loading for a marathon that I don't know about?
I had a potato carb overload.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
And when I go to Taco Bell, I get like one or two little things.
You do.
We went all out. We gorged, man.
But we didn't because we could have gotten two nacho fries burritos. We could have gotten two loaded nacho fries, but I was like, let's just take a few bites of each.
Well, it was a few too many bites for me.
And we won't hate ourselves, but we ended up hating ourselves.
I hated myself. I wanted to die.
Yes.
I thought I was dying.
Thinking about it, I hate myself right now. And then the last quote, well, it's from me, honey, your husband, Vince Nicholas. I ate some nacho fries, one serving, and I was like, okay, I had the loaded fries, I had the loaded burrito. Let me try just some nacho fries plain by themselves. And then I ate the second serving of nacho fries, and I thought, well, I said I shouldn't have eaten that second helping of nacho fries. It was too much. But they are excellent, but you don't need more than one little order.
No. Heavens no.
And that's what I'm trying to say.
Honey, you ate everything that you and I had to share.
Yes.
And you ate everything that the kids did not finish.
Well, I am a man. I'm a real man, honey.
And
well, that's my job as a stepdad / dad bod emulator.
Let nothing go to waste.
It drives me crazy when Lennox Albert eats 2 tortilla chips, and I'm like, there's more tortilla chips here, and they're not going to get any better sitting on our granite counter. All right, we were gonna review Fast and Furious. Should we do that?
No.
Let's do it.
And
Okay. So I shouldn't have had that second order of nacho fries, but I did. And I'm still a good person, and I'm still alive, and I'm still out here. We watched Fast and the Furious 9. F9.
AKA F9.
So this is known as F9, F9 the Fast Saga, Fast and Furious 9. And honey, if you didn't know, the F9 key on your Windows laptop has no essential Windows function, but it will refresh fields in Word and prompt Outlook to send and receive messages. Fast and Furious 9, we watched it on HBO Max, wherever it is.
Sure.
Let me just read the Wikipedia little summary here.
A group of hooligans get together to face off an international crime organization where they must come together as a family to defeat the enemy.
In F9, Dominic Toretto and the team come together to stop a world-shattering plot headed by Toretto's brother, Jacob.
That's almost exactly what I said.
It is. I'm flabbergasted. You're blowing my mind. And by the way, honey, Jacob is spelled with a K.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's get to what really matters here, honey. Vin Diesel is ugly.
Oh my god, he's so ugly.
He's an unattractive man.
No offense, Vin Diesel. You're ugly.
Much offense, Vin Diesel. You are not good looking in any way. You are not a leading man. And he hasn't had any success outside of...
Triple X.
Fast.
That movie Triple X.
Oh, yeah. That was like 15 years ago,
yeah,
honey.
I think I was in high school, actually.
And Pitch Black, which I really liked.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah. But it was similarly 15, 20 years ago. Let's not get bogged down in when Vin Diesel was semi-attractive. He is currently not an attractive man. He's almost just disturbing to look at.
And you know what? It would be one thing if he was like charismatic, or physically fit, or funny.
Yeah,
he's none of the above.
Well, I would say his body. He's physically fit. He lifts. He's on the cover of Men's Health.
Oh, okay.
He's in decent shape. He's thick. He's not
like,
The Rock.
He's like 53.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. He for his age. Yeah. Okay.
His body's okay.
Okay.
Face is not okay. So he's one of these guys who shaves his head. He's balding, and he shaves his head to kind of counter the balding and have a look. The Rock does this. Michael Jordan does this. Jack Armstrong does this, honey. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But he is an ugly man. And you look at him on screen and you're like, this is not attractive. And I would equate it to watching, looking at Lourdes. The singer.
Oh, wow.
She's hard to look at.
Okay.
On the screen, where it's like I'm not gaining any enjoyment out of looking at Lourdes.
That's a low blow.
Or Vin Diesel. I would say it's an equal blow, honey. But Vin Diesel, an ugly man who isn't getting any better with age.
Also, a really bad actor.
Terrible actor.
Anytime he tried to be like, well, this is almost the entire film.
Yes.
Loud, raising his voice, serious, commanding.
Yeah.
You and I both would erupt in laughter.
Yeah. This is the kind of movie where I just imagine them when the director yells cut, they just kind of giggle at each other like, I can't believe we're saying this idiotic dialogue to each other. I can't believe we're being serious. I can't believe Universal gave us $100 million to make this moronic movie. I can't believe this is actually happening. It's just so stupid.
I think Vin Diesel is equally intense on screen and off.
Yeah.
He is so serious about this.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks this is like highbrow. This is so passionate. Like, I'm passionate. This is serious.
He does take it seriously.
Yeah.
For you know what?
He's not laughing.
For Paul Walker, honey. I would deem this. I wouldn't deem this as F9. I would deem this the movie as questions, because you're constantly, and you and Lennox Albert, who watch a little of this, we're constantly asking questions like, who are those guys? Why are they doing this? Why is he doing this? Who is that? Where did he come from? Where did that tank come from? Why are they in space? Where did that car come from? Who's shooting who? You just have and. I tried to answer the first few questions, honey. I really did. After a while, I was like, I have no answers.
That was Lennox.
This movie is stupid.
That was Lennox. Yes. After a while, you and I were both like, just roll with it. Just enjoy the action.
Yeah.
You and I tried to watch Fast and Furious 8.
Yeah.
And we got like 30 minutes in, and I was so lost, confused, befuddled that we just turned it off.
Yeah.
So now we started number 9.
Yeah.
And we started
F9, which has no Windows features, honey.
We started a few minutes of it one night, turned it off, went back to it the next night.
Yeah.
And unbeknownst to us, like an hour had passed.
Yeah.
And then we realized after watching it, wait, it must have like kept playing last night because so much time has gone by.
Yes.
And then at the same time, we looked at each other and we're like,
Yeah.
Who cares? We missed a bunch of story. We have no idea what's going on.
Yes.
We can just roll with it, enjoy the action.
Yes.
You get the gist of like bad guy, good guy.
Right.
This is what's happening.
Okay, so here's what happened. Right. The first night I turned it on, and I don't know why I watched it. Okay. Or I knew I was going to indulge in the entire movie, but we got about 5 to 10 minutes in, and then what happened that night, or something else happened?
We were doing something else, but okay. I was like, I want to keep watching this.
Right. You desired to keep watching it.
It was fun. Yeah. I was into it.
And then a few nights later, we turned it back on, and for whatever reason, the internet is a crazy place, folks. We went from 10 minutes in to an hour in. So we skipped 50 minutes. And we were like, well, should we rewind 50 minutes?
It was so funny because simultaneously we looked at each other and went, eh. Like in sync, we said that, eh.
Right.
And then we laughed because it was like, it's Fast and the Furious 9.
Right.
Who cares?
Who cares?
It's action. There's bad guys. There's good guys.
Who cares about plot? Who cares about story, character development? 50 minutes. I like to think of it as we say 50 minutes of our life. I don't know why the movie skipped 50 minutes or however we watched it skipped 50 minutes, but I like to think of it as a little blessing in our life.
I was happy because, man,
right,
2 hours and 20 minutes is too much.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
And we lost nothing. By skipping an hour, we lost absolutely no plot.
Right.
Nothing.
We got all the fulfillment and enjoyment, and we saved 50 minutes of our life. Okay, so let's go through just some ideas / notes / thoughts. The script writing process is more like Fast and Furious, honey, if you know what I'm saying. So in the beginning, right from the beginning, I was like, where's Ludacris and T.I.? Because their banter isn't great. It's not Abbott and Costello, but it's enjoyable. It's, I would say, the lone enjoyable point of contention in these F movies.
Yeah, it's like
they have banter.
It's the one. It's the brevity.
Yeah,
but
it's not great. But it's enjoyable on some level.
Another point of lightheartedness, fun, was the cute, really pretty English black girl who I told you was from Game of Thrones.
Correct.
I don't know if she's been in previous movies because I haven't watched them, but.
Yes.
So there was the two guys with their banter and their antics. Yes. And then she also brought some humor and some lightness to it.
Yes.
Which I enjoyed. That was fun. Because Vin Diesel is so heavy. He's so serious.
Yeah. Well, it's all about family, honey. Let's go back to Vin Diesel being ugly. So Vin Diesel is ugly. John Cena is it also in this movie? He's hecka ugly.
How did they make him look so ugly?
I don't know.
I feel like he's not that bad looking in real life.
I don't know. So Vin's ugly. John Cena's ugly. And I don't know how they came up with this but is this misogyny or sexism? But the Game of Thrones gal you just mentioned, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Jordana Brewster.
Yeah.
Is very pretty. Michelle Rodriguez, you could go either way, but she's pretty.
Sure.
Gal Gadot, who was in previous iterations of gorgeous.
The young Asian girl is really pretty.
Yeah.
But also the Asian guy, he's not bad.
He's okay. But is this just misogyny? Like, we don't need good-looking men, but the women have to be gorgeous? Is this sexism, honey? What's going on here?
Are we all comparing them?
Double standards?
Are we comparing all the men to the memory of Paul Walker?
Oh.
Who was like the most beautiful man to ever live.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's like, they're living in his shadow. Nothing like...
Yeah.
His memory.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, he was a gorgeous man. Blonde. Oh, those eyes.
Oh, so
that
pretty.
blonde hair. Okay. So Ludacris and T.I. No, I'm sorry. Ludacris. I blew that.
Who is it? I have no idea.
Ludacris and Tyrese.
Is T.I. in this?
Where the banter...
He's not in this, is he?
Well, what I was going to say, honey, is that Ludacris pops on screen very quickly, thank goodness. And you said, is that T.I.? And I was like, honey,
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say. Well, okay. Vin Diesel is ugly. John Cena is ugly. Vin shaves his head to avoid the bald look, but it doesn't. His nose, I can't get past his nose.
Oh my god.
The women are gorgeous. Ludacris and Tyrese are the highlight, I would say. And it's not A-list material that they're shoveling out, but they do have a rap, and it is somewhat enjoyable. What I like about Ludacris and Tyrese is that they're sort of the narrators of what's going on.
Yeah, they're the voice of reason. Because, like, Vince coming, like, this is what we gotta do. We're doing this. We're going to space. We're gonna land on that satellite. And then, who's it? Tyrese and
Ludacris or Tyrese.
They're both like, no, this is crazy. This isn't gonna work. So they're sort of the voice of reason.
Yeah.
To these crazy schemes that are happening.
Well, they play the role as, like, a bizarre narrator. Like, Vin Diesel comes up with these idiotic plans, these impossible plans, and then Ludacris and or Tyrese comes in as the narrator to kind of catch the audience up, to kind of say, this is what's going on. So Ludacris and or Tyrese, I forget which one, honestly, at this point, but one of them says, you're going to strap a rocket engine to a Pontiac Fiero? And it's like, okay, this is where we are. We're all on the same page. We know what's going on.
Yes.
You said it in a kind of comical manner, and this is what's happening in Fast and the Furious 9, and that's kind of what you're going to send us out to space for whatever, and that's their role, but I dig it. Oftentimes, in various situations in the movie, I would be like, this seems far-fetched. Like,
oh my god.
These,
like every other scene, it was far-fetched.
These cars and these explosions and these races on city streets, it seems far-fetched and not believable, not feasible, as it were. But I don't know. When they're when they're writing the script, when they're pitching the script to a Universal, does someone bring that up, or do they just say,
I think at this point, like, the franchise has gone on for so long and to such extremes that they're like, yeah, push it. Send these two guys into space on a, like, 1990 car.
Pontiac Fiero.
Because
they strapped a rocket engine to a Pontiac Fiero, honey.
I think they know that part of the appeal is the ridiculousness.
Yeah.
And, like, the audience is expecting these, like, unimaginable, non-realistic scenarios.
Yeah.
And honestly, you and I and Lennox and Luna, whenever she happened to be down here, we were laughing.
Right.
We were like, that's impossible. That's crazy.
We were digging it.
It was so much fun.
It was fun. It's stupid.
It was fun.
It's completely just idiotic and bananas and not believable. But you turn off your brain, okay, like, this isn't Grandma Tian out here criticizing F9. It's dumb, but you roll with it. You enjoy it. One scene, so Helen Mirren's in this, yes, Helen Mirren, and her and Vin
Dame
Diesel,
Helen Mirren.
Dame Helen Mirren, hello. Her and Vin Diesel have a scene where they kind of have they flirt.
I thought they were about to get it on.
They have sexual tension.
The sexual tension was off the charts, to be honest.
Or was it, honey?
It was, man.
Helen Mirren, while older gal, she's still decent looking, and Vin Diesel, as we talked about earlier, not attractive.
She's way more attractive than he is.
On any level.
Even still.
But at one point, Vin Diesel says the line to Helen Mirren, "Some birds can't be caged," in regards to her being a sexual prowess or something.
You sound exactly like him.
Thank you, honey. I've been practicing for 45 minutes. John Cena, he sucked. The fist fights, they would go on forever, interminably long. And there was one with Tyrese and Ludacris. It was like in a truck, in the back of a truck. So in a small compact space, and it just kept going. And I was like, at some point, do you say, hey man, let's go have a burger and a beer. Let's stop fighting in this broom closet. And let's move on with our lives. Let's just get on.
Multiple times I was like, how are they still alive? Right. How are they conscious?
Right. They just keep punching each other up against the wall. So going to the fights. At one point, John Cena or Vin Diesel picks one or the other up. I can't remember. So they're fighting, and John Cena like punches, and he misses Vin, but his fist goes through the wall.
Oh yeah.
And then one of them picks the other up and carries them, and John Cena or Vin Diesel's head smashes through like the wall, the overhang or whatever.
Yeah.
And so what is this? Lax construction laws in a third world country, honey? Or
everything's made out of cardboard.
Right. So dumb. But you know what? I was here for it.
I know. I watch these and I'm like, are these guys like mutants?
Right.
Are they superheroes? What's happening here?
They're just busting through. Well, I blame third world lax construction laws, honey.
Oh.
Charlize Theron is in this. Yes, she's in this. The short hair, yay or nay, honey?
I think Charlize Theron can do whatever the heck she wants, and she's beautiful.
I don't know about the short hair. I prefer her with long hair. Honey, don't keep your long hair. Don't cut it short.
I'm going to, but I think she can do whatever she wants. Me, I'll keep my long hair.
She is Furiosa. Magnets come into play, and it's so the
huge plot point was these giant magnets on all their cars.
And at the beginning, you're like, okay, these magnets are in these cars, and so they can turn them on, and like ATM machines can come flying through buildings, and you're like, okay, this is cool. But after the 4th, 5th, 6th time they turn on these magnets and all hell breaks loose and things comes flying through the walls, you're like, I get
and,
it.
Well, as it went on, they kept doing it, and so they kept turning on these magnets, and as they were flying down the streets in their cars, anything metal, like from 2 blocks away, would fly onto them. Right. And Lennox was like, so they're killing all these people.
Yeah.
Because like people and tables and chairs and everything would fly.
There's people buying bananas at a farmer's market, and then all of a sudden an ATM machine is flying through the wall, and you're like, well, what's happening here?
It was super destructive.
It was disturbing. Is what it was. The dialogue.
Horrendous.
The acting.
Horrendous.
The action.
Super entertaining.
Super
fun.
Laughably bad.
Laughably unbelievable and bad.
Yeah. Which
to me equates to so fun.
Yeah.
Like we every time anything action-wise happened, you, me, or Lennox would be like, how is this happening? This can't be real.
Right.
And it was just, we were laughing. We were having such a good time.
Yeah, and enjoy it. So the brothers, Vin Diesel and John Cena are brothers, okay. But at one point, I was like, this is like Tommy Boy. Chris Farley and Rob Lowe being brothers.
Right.
And so John Cena and Vin Diesel are at each other's throats, and then they come together in the end. Spoiler alert. But when John Diesel and Vin Cena are facing off, I thought about Chris Farley and Rob Lowe, and just, brothers don't shake hands, brothers gotta hug.
And that's basically how the film ended.
Yeah.
With them coming to that conclusion.
Yeah. So many questions, so few answers.
And their reunion where suddenly they're friends. Oh, okay. Oh, no. That was so stupid.
F10 is coming, honey. Gal Gadot is not in this. Why, honey?
Well, she was in a
flashback.
Flashback.
Yeah.
I think it was old footage. Right. She didn't come film.
Because they couldn't, quote fit her character in the plot or the storyline, or it doesn't fit into the movie or the synopsis of what's going. And I'm using air quotes a lot because the plot here is so stupid. They could have thrown Gal Gadot. So is she Wonder Woman now? Is she better than the Fast franchise? Is she worse? Did they ask her back? Did they not ask her back?
Did they not want to pay her so that they just used old footage?
Right.
Because like she's too expensive now.
Right. And how do you fit her storyline? You just fit it in. It's the Fast franchise. No one cares. Just throw her in there. Okay. Well, that's it. Oh, one more question. Charlie Puth, honey. Did he know Paul Walker? Did he know Paul Walker? Did he write that song for Paul Walker?
Without you, my friend.
Yeah.
And I tell you all about it when I see you again.
You're not answering the question.
Join in.
Did Wiz Khalifa know Paul Walker? Paul Walker. Beautiful man.
Rest in peace, you beautiful man.
Rest in power. Although he had a penchant towards younger ladies.
I don't acknowledge that. Okay.
Alrighty. That's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. So F9, honey. Trash.
It was trash that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Absolutely. But we'll throw another. So we missed 50 minutes somehow because that's how the dark net works. But you throw another 15 minutes onto the F9 pile of crap. Would you have been entertained? I
don't think so. I think I only needed like an hour to an hour and a half of this to enjoy it.
I kind of want to watch the 50 minutes, the missed 50 minutes. Okay. Alrighty, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate. Or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for NordVPN.com. We don't have a promo code for NordVPN.com. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have said that Jack Armstrong shaves his head to avoid looking like an old bald man. But I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye. That's the official end of the show, but here's some bonus content for those who follow us on OnlyFans. We don't have an OnlyFans. If you love ASMR or mukbang, or if you're a furry, here is us eating Taco Bell. Enjoy.
Ben!
Yeah?
You're not eating with us?
Oh, well, one sec, I'm doing something.
Okay.
But you don't get to be on the pod if you don't eat right now.
I know.
What would Unspeakable do? Think of content. Think of TikTok.
Think of your fans.
Think of your family.
Ow. How is my sore thighs going to affect our boom boom? Okay.
What's happening? I wonder, did they give us
Holy smokes.
forks or whatever?
Helka napkins.
Look at this goofer.
What's this white sauce you got?
Spicy ranch?
Ooh. I didn't know they had that.
Mom,
Yeah.
I got this tub yesterday, and it's already covered in water because it doesn't rinse off the sink.
Ugh.
Who's in trouble? What's happening?
Lanok. What is... Oh, this is big and fat, so that's not a bean burrito. This is my potato, I think. Oh, no, this is my potato. I don't know what's going on. All right, girl.
You guys got it.
We got a bunch of nacho fries, and we got bean
bean.
burritos. Huh? What'd you say?
Oh, this is the
Can we-
nacho fry cavalcade over here.
What? Try to find you. I hear you. Are you at the door?
Oh. There's a blue under here. Thank you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is that where you want the microphone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
What's this?
Food.
Empty?
Food.
Oh,
Nacho
fries.
fries.
Nacho fries. Oh, jiggity dog. How did I get tomatoes on my plate?
Fell out of one of these things.
Oh, okay. So,
It's actually very comfy.
you want to start with this?
Sure.
It's probably going to get worse.
I'm already eating. It's very comfy in the Booper house.
Is that the prison? Or is the prison down on the bottom bunk?
It's the same thing. There's the one at the bottom, the one behind like the little area where I lay, and then the one at the top, which is the Booper prison.
Honey, didn't we get 3 bean burritos?
Yeah.
I think they only gave us 1.
Sure. Okay.
I think this is a bean burrito at least. It might not even be.
That's a scam.
It's a scam.
Is there anything else in there? Holy crap. Sorry, Luna Marie.
For me? I think it's a bean burrito.
I think you guys think a Booper burrito?
We ordered 3, but it looks like they only, if that's one, they only gave us 1. Oh, these are good.
I can't even open it. It looks like it's a bean burrito with hot sauce and cheese.
Okay.
Go sue them. I want my money back.
You want my money back?
Ah. Frankie, you want a nacho fry?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. So this is that, but in a tortilla?
He doesn't want a nacho fry.
You can't have one, I don't think. I think they're like these spice thingy, big robbers. You can't
Uh-huh.
get. No thanks.
Too much tortilla.
Yeah,
Where?
you read my mind.
Save it for the pod.
This is the pod.
Me.
This is just a love pod and mukbang.
Oh, sorry.
We got all the nacho cheese, dude.
We can save that for next Friday.
What? Oh yeah.
Cheese and
Oh,
like-
we will. We got heck of fries in the freezer.
Thank you.
You can have a bite, honey. Oh wait. Oh, this is the beefy potato flatbread.
Ah. Okay, this is yours. I mean, nothing that matters. But...
Where's my big straw?
I'm not sure how I feel about the flatbread. This must be the chicken one.
There's a bunch of sauces there. I don't remember ordering 2, but there we go.
Do they still have the naked chicken thing?
No.
Oh, so that was limited.
What was limited?
The naked chicken chalupa or whatever the heck it was called.
Why did you guys not order one?
Didn't have it. No mo.
They brought back the fries and got rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I like the flatbread.
Wow, that's spicy.
Does Booper?
Is it Booper?
Does
Oops.
Booper like it?
No. He doesn't like anything.
He just likes his dry cat food.
And chicken.
Trader Joe's had some cat treats, but I was like, eh.
He does kind of like his cat treats. Here, you
Yeah.
want the chicken?
There's that one type of cat treats that he loves. We ran out of those ones.
He has one particular bag that he prefers.
Yeah. That one is, he likes them. But there's one that he loves.
Mm.
As I said, we ran out, so he said before that.
Aw. Yummy. You guys want to watch Furious 9?
New things.
What? You guys want family reading time?
Sure.
Sure.
You got all 3 of your Avatar books, Lynn.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, Rupert under the table.
B.
What? Just yeah.
Oops. Luna, do you want to buy my potato taco? Vegetarian?
Then, do you have a fascinating fact for us?
I don't know.
More like that.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Lynn.
Yeah.
Did swimming in the ocean help your thessaliophobia? Make it worse or have no effect?
I mean, I don't know. It doesn't help it.
And does it?
I have another question.
Yes.
Are you gonna wipe down the water that you spill in the sink in our bathroom?
Oh, wow.
For
We talked about that last night. I came down because I was sleeping in, or like and I came down for the first time in the bathroom. There was just a bunch of water.
yeah, you gotta clean up when you're done in the bathroom, Lynn. Because Luna shouldn't have to clean up after you. She already cleans up after herself. I forgot we have these. Oh, I feel sick.
Oh dear.
Remember? In the car, I was starving, and I was like, "You're not getting enough food."
I don't feel good no more.
What did you eat? Just some fries?
Just the nacho fries.
Or those chips?
Yeah.
You like their guac, honey?
No.
Why are you eating it?
To make you laugh.
We're gonna murder her someday. To make her laugh. We're gonna kill her.
Involuntary manslaughter.
Potatoes? Cheesy potatoes?
No thanks.
That looks like a backward egg.
Oh dear.
Why are you crying to shut me off?
No one wants potatoes? Do you want potatoes?
Can you save them for later?
Sure. They'll probably be soggy later, but I'm so full. I'm gonna keep eating.
Can I have more nacho fries, please?
No, you can get her. You can pass the bag to me.
You know,
There's a couple more in there.
you guys think I'm gonna die.
What is wrong with you?
These are very, very, very filling.
Really?
I didn't get
You didn't eat very many of them.
I've had 3 in a burrito. I'm not full.
Yeah, I didn't eat very many of them. I didn't know I didn't eat very many.
But just like 10 minutes ago, you said, "I'm not hungry. I'm not gonna eat."
Not too bad.
Remember that?
I remember that.
Then I got hungry. Now I eat, and now I'm not hungry.
Let me have a bite of this. Whatever this is. That's all bread.
Oh,
Oh, we have a couple more fries. Wow.
oh, look, they're leaving.
Hi, honey. Hi, Frankie.
Oh, you can do it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. He's
Nacho
laying back
fries,
down.
please. That's all that's left?
No, I think there's another.
I mean, in
Oh.
terms of, we only had nacho fries left.
I'm full.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Do you want me to just put this on the counter?
Sure. I don't feel good. Whoopee. Wow. We have 6 extra cheese cups.
Did you do this?
No.
The classic?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got, I'm experiencing it.
Are you? Did you try their guac?
No, it doesn't look good.
Booper, booper.
Let's go to the gym tomorrow. You want to go to Planet Fitness?
Sure.
You can put your trash in here if you want. There's a lot of potato in this meal. These loaded potatoes aren't so good. They're like kind of hard. All right, let me taste that guac. Ew, it looks horrible. Ew. It is horrible. Okay, I'm done.
How do you have 2 forks? That happened twice.
Did you have a bite of my potato taco?
I've had it before. I think I had it. Last time I had it was when you ordered it.
Are you gonna eat this?
Sure. They shorted us 3 burritos.
3?
2.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't think I like Taco Bell as much as I used to. Or maybe I just feel really sick right now. It's trash.
Flatbread.
I don't think I like flatbread. I'm done eating for the day.
Okay. I've just begun.
I'm out of water. I'm gonna lay on the couch
Come in.
and die. Frankie, hi. Oh, he was sitting at my feet this whole time.
Mm. You would let your hairy legs prevent you from going swimming?
Yeah.
Why?
My hairy legs have dictated my whole life.
Mm-hmm. No one will notice. I don't care.
I don't care.
You my wife.
Hairy wife.
Hairy wife, hairy life. Your husband's hella hairy too. Hmm.
Not like I am though.
Bet.
And it's okay for a man to be hairy.
Well, that's a good point.